All right, and we are live with the second race. This is the first time I am commentating. I was supposed to commentate the first race, but that got canceled. And with me, we have the inimitable Vysuals Television. A bit of a redundant name, but it is what it is.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to Google that word, inimitable. What's up, guys? All right. Race technically number 2. I guess the first race kind of quote unquote happened because Noodles forfeited because I couldn't find another time to reschedule, and that's fine. But yeah, this one's going to be, it should be the closest race we've had like so far by a long shot, because not only are their PBs close right now, but the ones that they qualified for the tournament with were even closer, and they both got a pretty decent chunk PB of like 2 minutes since then. So
yeah,
it should be really exciting.
Interestingly, Poly was the higher seed by like 17 seconds or something, and in the meantime they've gotten new PBs, and now Axel is ahead by 29 seconds, it looks like. So gonna be a close race, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what we get here. I also, as soon as the commentary like signups opened, I made sure to jump on this one immediately, because this is the one that has the most impact on me, because whoever wins this is who I face. So that's gonna be interesting for me.
Yep, and unfortunately I had a little OBS issue, so I just need to link these audios to the correct sources here. And then we should be ready to launch this race. Alright. Anything to take care of here? Nope, looks like we're good to go. Alright. We're gonna get the race starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
My favorite time of any race is the awkward pause between us saying go and then them actually hitting go.
Yeah, maybe they're not paying attention. Right. Okay, looks like they're going. Go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, all right. And like I was saying a lot the other day, in the skate and CC race, was I feel like so much of this tournament is just going to come down to like how people deal with the mistakes, because like no one's going to have a perfect run. Like you're going to have like a boss that goes really poorly. You might have a death, like it could be a small one, like, you know, dying right after no eyes, which is like what, 10 seconds. Then you just dream gate back. But I feel like it's going to be how people like carry their composure and don't get rattled.
Yeah, I feel like racing true ending is quite different from just running it normally and trying to grind for a good time. Like if you're trying to grind for world record, then you're just gonna go, you know, balls to the wall against no eyes, against radiance. You're gonna you're gonna go at Trader Lord with 2 health. You don't care, yeah. Right?
I mean, we've already seen Adam, or not, we already saw CC like have a whole different strategy for how he wanted to approach the entire Marmu and Trader Lord section, because it just goes so poorly so often that he was like, well, instead of trying to tackle both with 5 HP, I'll set my Dream Gate in a different spot, and then I'll just quit out like, I'll go bench after Marmu, and it loses like 3 or 4 seconds. So I think that was a really smart decision if you're worried about not getting the best. You know, it's one of those things where like, do you want to try to risk like playing at world record level, or do you want to just try to have a decent time and hope that you make fewer mistakes than your opponent?
Yeah, there are a lot of reasonable safety strats in true ending. there's that. There, you can just quit out after Marmu, and then
Dream Gate back.
Dream
like you
Gate
were
to go
going
to
to
Trader
anyway.
Lord at 5 HP. You can bench before Hornet 2. You can choose not to.
Oh, I just felt so much pain watching Poly. He just went up too high. I couldn't get up to him. Sorry.
Yeah,
3 seconds.
I really feel that Aspid Spike Arena. I was struggling for a couple of months recently getting that spike kill. Sometimes it just goes on and off. Some of these tricks have a little bit of precision, and you can just mess up your muscle memory.
Yeah, I mean, I think even the top runners will tell you, like, you know, back in the day, Monster used to be one of the best runners we had, if not the best runner, and he couldn't do the first fireball skip. Like, it just happens. You just, like, it's almost like you develop the wrong muscle memory for something, and then you keep doing that, and you can't figure out what's going wrong with something you've never struggled with before.
Yeah, and you have to be very careful about how you practice it, because if you've developed some bad muscle memory, and you just keep practicing it, and you keep doing the same thing wrong, then it's just going to make it worse.
So, honestly, this is what you want to see starting already. They're 2 seconds apart. Like, there's been plenty of mistakes already, and now they're probably even closer.
Yeah. And for people who don't know True Ending that well, this is one of the only categories where we actually fight False Knight, and without Fury. Like, almost every other category that fights False Knight at the beginning does it with Fury. This one does not, which involves some neat damage tank strats. So you'll see them intentionally walk into False Knight, save a little bit of time.
Yeah, if you do it correctly and you upslash as you walk into him, you can get it like on basically the physics frame after you get the hit, which allows you to not, because if you mess that up, then you end up having to take another mace hit, and it's like a whole another like 2 seconds. So it's pretty obnoxious.
Looks like they both got through it without incident. Every now and then, you can get some bad RNG with the rocks, and one falls on you at a bad time. Pretty rare, though.
They're neck and neck, actually. I think they're going to exit this room at the exact same time.
And we'll see if they
We'll see
skip the
Kate.
chest. It's now known to be about 0.2 seconds faster, and they both skip it.
Wow.
So we'll see those chests
They're
coming later.
Within 0.5. They're within live split error.
According to
was
Skate.
so quick to, it was so quick to point out about 17 times in the post-game interview.
Yeah, Skate, I would have gotten world record if not for the 0.5 king, and also dying to Radiance and something else.
Ooh, I just realized they both walk really far. Like, I'm gonna point that out to them later. Like you can interact with the shaman farther left, and it'll shave a little bit of time off of that.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention.
Yeah,
I
they were
just
like
press the button
past
when I feel like it.
No, there's like the background object, and you could do it like to the left of that background object, and they were both like standing on top of it.
Alright, so Polly got the good pattern, so he could do the breaking of the planks without any knockback. That's huge. I think that pretty much clinches the race for him, actually.
Yeah, this is the rest of his formality, but we can, like, we'll watch. Like, alright, first
First
spit.
spit is very nice, and first spit for
Oh.
Axel.
I'm always so scared that we're gonna end up with some scenario where somebody gets first spit and somebody gets like 9th spit, and you're just like, why do they have to start off with like a 15-second deficit, man? Like, come on.
Yeah, that's true. But that's one of the good things about True Ending is the volatility. Like, you can recover from that. In an any percent
absolutely.
race, that can just straight up kill your
Lose you.
race right from the start.
Yeah, and also I think there's a give and take with watching the stream or like keeping up with where your opponent is relative to you, because you know, if you get to the Radiance and you know that you're like only 15-20 seconds ahead, you could have like a lot of nerves, but at the same time, if you're watching the stream and you realize that you're pretty far ahead, you can kind of take your foot off the gas just a little bit and play a little bit safer. You don't have to go for some like risky strats. You can just make sure you live.
Yeah, that can be a double-edged sword depending on how experienced you are at Radiance, because if you're the type to, think that you can take a lot of pauses for for heals during Radiance, that can actually be detrimental.
Yep. Okay, both gonna have 4 health. Polly's probably gonna have to jump over this little platform here. Yeah.
4 HP is pretty safe as long as there aren't any major mistakes here.
Mm.
Polly hitting the easy fireball skip. Axel the same.
This looks like the same runner on 2 different attempts in the same day. Like it's going like very similarly.
Uh-oh, and
Oh,
got a miss on the second fireball skip. That's
Oh,
gonna be
he's
some
gonna cut his
significant
losses.
time loss. Alright, so that's like the first somewhat significant
Oh,
break for
there
Axel
we go.
here.
Oh, that was really good recovery though. Like he is at 2 health, so that's thing to keep. But like that went from being like a 15-second mistake to now he's only 4 seconds behind.
Oh no.
So. Okay.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
take a
probably
heal.
a smart heal. He's gonna hit him third time. Oh my gosh. All right, he needs 2 hit. Oh, all right, he's gonna trust. He's gonna hit the double. It's fine. Everybody's better at it than me.
Yeah, you can trust that you're gonna hit that double. Like everybody hits that double. Every top runner
Every
hits
single
that double.
attempt,
There's really no
they-
top runner that doesn't hit that double consistently.
yeah. Yeah, no one does some dumb strat that doesn't work half the time and continues doing it even with doing world record attempts. So we're only like 8 seconds apart now. That like. It may feel like I guarantee Polly feels like he just lost 30 minutes, but like all he did was, you know, he went around and he got like the lucky spot. Oh,
Uh-oh.
That's not good. Okay, maybe. Oh, I got scared for him.
All right, be careful with this moss charger here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him get the moss. Let me just talk about how
Take a
that.
heal. I
That's
would
fine.
take a heal here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would be curious to see if he. Okay. Because this is the difference between lose 3 seconds now or lose the race.
Yeah.
Because this is one of the worst deaths you can take in the whole game. Like in a run. I trust. Ooh, that's nice. Oh gosh,
So
Polly.
I don't think
Please.
that double was correct actually, because
No? Okay, so you
he
gotta
was
walk all the
1
way
hit
across.
short.
Yeah.
Came in with 3 hits of soul instead of 4, so that kind of messes up that double pattern that he went for. You can't
I
wait point it up.
I respect the risk, but he is now 20 seconds. About 21. Okay. Again, not the end of the world. That's the great thing about racing this category is now Axel could maybe notice that, you know, he has a lead. Maybe he'll play a little bit safer, but also it might slow him down a little bit, and Polly could maybe close the gap.
Rhino wants us to switch to Axel audio.
Yeah, he's got the lead.
Yeah, maybe in a sec.
The hardest jump in the game that Axel just pulled off. Nice.
Axel, where is your audio?
Oh.
I don't hear anything coming from Axel. Oh, it's like insanely quiet.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's insanely quiet. Let me just make a little adjustment there.
Do people go for like the like pogo on Grezmother if she goes up?
I do.
Oh, so close. I think there's a world in which he could have delayed that last fireball and it would have barely caught all 3 of them, but it would have been tight.
If someone in chat wants to tell me how the audio sounds, how the audio balances, should be a little louder, a little quieter. Oh, Axel fixed the audio. A little loud. Okay. Yeah, because Axel just made a change. Okay. Bring that down a bit. How's that now?
Alright, so I guess I'll open. Okay, see, I get hit to that shade all the time, and that up slash is smart. I'm stealing that. But he entered or exit side set at 1039.
Let's see if we get the one fireball shade skip here. That's pretty standard now.
Yeah, every single person does it. Nope.
Oh, okay. 2 fireball. Definitely safer. So, no disrespect for doing that.
Yeah. 24 seconds. Yeah, I mean, like, you're in a tournament. Worst thing you could do is mess this up and then have to collect soul again. Like, might as well just get the one that you're like that.
Yikes.
Okay, so here's the question: does Poly do the one fireball now that he still has it, or does he go get soul? I'd probably go get soul as well. Just go and Slooper's Hut. Just reset it. There's no point unless you're legendary. And
yeah, I probably would have gone for the one fireball.
I can't wait till he gives me a fireball in the run, and then you watch me go into Slooper's Hut, and you're like, "This guy goes after world record."
Yeah, they both do 2 fireball. Okay. I'm actually a little bit surprised by that, but not terribly surprised.
I think even if Poly was going to do one fireball, there was like no shot he could miss it again and then like be within like a minute. Like if he was gonna do one fireball, that went away as soon as he missed it once, and then made sure he got it the second time. It seemed like he started off the first one weird. And that's why he like was too high and didn't get. I don't know.
Well, people actually go for the underplat dash here in Dreamplats and T. I don't do that. I don't go for it. I hate it so much.
Yep.
Without claw, you mess it up, you're just gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I can assure you, I will not be doing that.
Okay, so I think they're about 34 seconds apart. I think that's about the timing of Dreamplats. Well, Axel just did a little mini hop. I've never seen that before.
If that's true, then he only lost like 13 seconds to that mess up on the shade. Like having to get more soul and everything.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Let's see.
The 1256 stag for Axel, so we'll check Poly at that point. And there's nothing too eventful in this movement. Getting to Elder Who.
I want to make sure you get the soul though. It's gonna do the cool movement. Does look pretty spiffy.
Yeah, people are doing a little mini hop there. I should start doing that.
That's one of the best things about commentating races for me, is because I don't watch a lot of races. I don't watch a lot of Twitch in general. So like I get to see stuff. I'm like, oh wait, is that a thing? Can I just do that? Okay, no, it's a little bit more than we expected.
Yeah,
47 seconds.
47. Yeah.
Wait,
47.
Okay, I mean, again, like we're gonna keep preaching throughout the tournament. These races are never over until they're actually over, because there's so much that can go wrong.
It's a hurdle to overcome, so you definitely want to play well and play consistently.
Yeah.
But
I think, like we were saying the other day, there's kind of two approaches. You could either just try to play as consistently and like make sure there's no like major mess ups, and you hope that your opponent like messes up, or you can trust that they're going to slow down to play it safe, and you can go for some risky stuff to try to make up the time.
yeah, I think both these players are so close in time and in skill level that I would be playing for consistency mostly.
Yeah, same. Honestly, I that's my approach in general. I don't care who I'm racing. If I find myself at a bad deficit like this, I'm going to be playing consistently to try to. Oh, he doesn't get that.
Oh, Axel missed the buffer. That can happen if you're holding a directional input.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, Poly gets 2. Okay.
That happens to me occasionally. I'll accidentally be holding a directional input.
pretty good pattern so far. Sorry.
Poly, yeah.
Yeah, I said words and then it ruined it. Oh, I hate that when he hits you, but you get hit the wrong way and then you have to dash after him. Oh.
Yeah, I discovered there's like a sweet spot in this fight, somewhere close to the middle, where you can actually get doubles, and then other who will teleport like right behind you.
Yep, I had it happen yesterday on a really good pace. Okay, well, so I don't know how much faster or slower he did the fight, but he at least got the buffers, so now he's going to make up a little bit of time doing that, at the very least.
If I remember correctly, hitting the buffers like 6 seconds?
I think so, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say, Axel, don't quit out without Claw, please.
Yeah, jumping the gun a little bit there.
I've done that so many times where I'm like, oh, I might go this, and then I press start, I'm like, no! Alright, so 1529. Let's see what we got here.
Whoa. Ooh. Poly just did some...
Poly did the... I think that's the Comsop strat.
Was that LP some strats or something?
Look good. Ooh, he shot early. I don't know. I didn't. Is that how everyone does it?
No, that is not. That is not how everyone does it.
I already forgot what it was. It 1519 or 1529?
Sure, but Axel gets the good zero pattern that you want.
So this is what I'm gonna be really sad about, is if Poly spent, we saw him before they like started the race, that he spent the whole time like practicing zero and watch it like not go, like that happens to me so often where like the thing I practice the most before runs ends up going the worst in runs. I'll just do a bunch of Hornet 2 practice and then she just is my worst split.
Okay, according to Sawa, we got a 42-second deficit, so...
Made up 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Wait, was it 47? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was 47. 5 seconds.
Very nice. Okay.
Looks like they're both getting a good zero pattern here. Yep. The key to zero is when you're getting those first 6 hits, just making sure that if the attack comes at a bad time, because the attack has a little bit of variability in the timing. If it comes at a bad time, just make sure you dodge it, delay your hits a little bit if you have to. Alright, let's see if Axel goes for Revicless. Every top runner goes for Revicless. Every single one.
I definitely didn't stop doing it.
World record definitely does it.
Oh, good pattern. Oh, didn't get double hits, okay. Still pretty good though.
Yep, plenty of Geo for Poly at least.
Yeah,
plenty of Geo for Axel as well.
I think he made up even more time. No, it's...
Oh, here we go.
Mm.
Yeah, this is the danger of going for Reckless. Yep. I have like a very specific setup I tend to do. This looks a little bit more ad hoc to me.
I mean, this is looking like it's just gonna let Poly back into the race. Like, yeah, so there you go. Now, if I'm Poly, if he's watching the race, you absolutely don't go for Revicless here, because you just easily made all that time up for free, and you could just end up throwing it all away. Whereas, like, if you just don't go for it all, you're at least gonna make up like 10 seconds, maybe more.
That depends on your confidence in the trick.
Yeah, I mean, if he's ridiculously good at it, go for it. But I just,
exactly.
I don't
like
see
me.
the. Okay.
Yeah. See.
Oh, what a legend. Okay.
He looks to be doing like the same sort of movement setup that I do. What I do is like, you hit the wall, and then you try to do like a full neutral jump. You won't get the full neutral jump. You'll bonk the ceiling, but the ceiling gives you like consistent spacing for when you fall, and so you can develop the muscle memory pretty well for knowing the dash timing after you fall and bonking the ceiling.
I think he legitimately just cut his time in less than half, like his deficit. I think Axel exited at 18:21. I think he exited at 18:20 or 41. I think he's only 20 seconds behind now.
Okay, 48. Gorgeous
Yeah.
Husk exit.
I think that was big. Oh, Glade save and quit. Thank you. Yeah, 20 seconds apart now. Sheesh. Yeah, that was big. Because keep in mind that this could have been, instead of 42 to 20, it could have been 42 to 20, what, 26, 25, depending on if he didn't go for replica. So, I mean, that was big. That was
Looks like we're
actually
at
really
about
big.
a 23-second deficit right now. And here comes another trick that you can lose quite a bit of time to if you mess up.
Yep.
This bench fly skip. Also see if
You think
Axel
either
goes for
would be
right
right
side. Oh my gosh.
He does. Oh, that is very
That's such a
unfortunate.
shame.
Does that mean you could just go for left side now? Okay.
You can.
Well, that's not the end of the world.
It loses quite a bit of time though. It loses
Yeah.
about like 8 seconds, I think.
To going for it, missing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means, again, I don't know how confident. Okay, yeah. So
That's
yeah,
very
Polly might
gutsy.
just make up. Yeah. This is one of those things where I don't know who's watching the race footage or the tournament channel or whatever, but that's not what you want to see. He's pogoing a little early. Okay, cut your losses. He's still gonna make up time. Oh, there's no guy to pogo.
No, he's good.
Okay, that's fine. I think he's
Don't
still
get
gonna
hit
make up a
here.
little bit of time.
Okay. If you get hit there, so it's not
You
that
get hit to the
bad, but the
big guy right
danger is
here.
you get hit by this big guy
Yeah.
here, and you are losing major time then.
I've done that room thousands of times in 106, and I still get hit to him every once in a while.
Yeah. Also, you want to change your movement because sometimes he's like frozen, and rarely he's not frozen. And you
Honestly,
wanna-
if you have soul, and he's frozen on the right, and you want to just like make sure you don't get hit, you can just fireball him. He'll fall into the hole, and you don't have to deal with him.
oh, that's a good safety trick.
Yeah, I used to do it in 106 every once in a while. Also in Glass Soul.
Now they're both going for Crystal Heart. This is pretty much the same as any percent, except you gotta grab the shop key, which introduces a little bit of extra difficulty in that room because there's a pretty tight laser cycle that you want to make.
Yeah, in Glass Soul I can't get hit once, so of course I'm gonna do anything that makes it safer. Also, I'm relying on Sawa way too much for these time updates because I keep like thinking like I keep looking at a screen transition for Axel, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna remember what that was, and then whenever Polly comes up, I'm like, wait, I don't remember what that was. Thank you. Ooh, okay, so I guess that pogo mess up. So Axel, did miss the right side, but was able to recover really quickly and did the rest of it basically flawlessly. Whereas Polly didn't go for it, but unfortunately messed up his pogo on the what are the grounded bravas called? I don't know.
The main time loss there for Polly was having to wait for those flying enemies to get up
Yeah.
there.
Ooh, God picture. Big pog.
Okay, Axel gets the boosty, that's what I call it. That's my preferred name for that trick.
Oh, I love that they have the exact same geo. That's really aesthetically pleasing.
I'm gonna push for the adoption of a boosty.
Oh, do they both go for the same? Okay. Is that like a thing that people do now? Instead of... Because I just jump high like Guanqi was like telling everybody to do a long time ago.
Yeah, so
it
if you
seems
get
like that'd be
those jumps perfect, you can get the famous dog cycle, which is even faster than God cycle. It's really hard. I don't even go for it. I do exactly what you said. I try to manipulate the
Jump.
laser
Yeah.
so that I'm never gonna get hit. Okay, clean Crystal Heart for Axel. Definitely what you want to see. This split is not that hard, but mistakes can be quite scary.
Yeah, it's not hard, but it's the mistakes that are pretty easy to avoid do have massive consequences. Like, because it's just when things are cycle based and you fall out of cycle, then it snowballs really hard, and then one mistake becomes like 5 mistakes.
Oh, Patoscio.
Alright, gonna check Axel's time at this stag here, and then we can compare. But Axel had a very good Crystal Heart, so I don't see much opportunity for saving time, but 30 seconds is easily recoverable.
So 23-15. This is looking like they both look like they had a similar level of Crystal Peaks. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like still just 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, we're coming up on the Norman fight. The Norman fight is actually one of the harder fights in this category to do quickly.
And it's also just very easy to die. Like it gets out of control very quickly. Okay, so 33 seconds, not bad. But this is also, this next like gauntlet of fights is where like we're gonna see either a lead change or a lead get way bigger. Like I don't imagine a world in which like they both, because it's so different every time you do the run.
Yeah, you can just lose 10 seconds to
accidentally killing in the folly.
or you lose 10 seconds just to having, you know, a messy Norman fight. Lose 10 seconds just to getting a bad pattern on Veil Champion, on Lost Kin. Even without any major mistakes here, we can see pretty rapid changes.
Even if they both handle whatever RNG pattern they get perfectly, you could still see a delta change in like 10 seconds. All right.
Alright, so what you're going to look out for in this fight is basically the number of doubles going to determine how fast this fight is. It looks like the way that Axel does this fight is a little bit less cautious. I tend to save my soul a little bit and fire in positions.
That was a really good ending though.
Yeah, I would say that's a good fight. Which patch is this? This is 1.2.2.1.
It actually sucks because of doing a full year of 106% and having Soul Catcher for this fight. It makes it feel a lot different whenever you have. Oh, and having. Did I have something else to dive? I had like D-Dark for this. So like, it was weird coming back, and soul management's very strange.
Looks like also a good fight for Poly.
Okay, even if he didn't get that other folly to spawn, that was a really, really good up slash on that folly to move him out of the way so he could fire the Norman for the last hit, because I'm sure he knew he was coming up on him being dead. That was really good. Like, he got the spawn anyway, so it didn't really matter, but it would have been good.
Right, and you see both of them wiggling at the end there. You don't know what that's doing. That's actually making the animation end faster.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Because you can't quit out until you see the save icon, but if you can turn around on the frame, like on a certain frame, it makes it like spawn in faster. Or show up faster, I mean. So this fight, it's actually funny because back in like a long time ago, whenever me and Scurry were like the top two, he should have played that fireball. That's cool. This fight was like something you didn't really think about very much because we just were used to to any percent, and then we would just do this fight and be like, yeah, you're like, well, it'll be faster than 80%, so whatever. But now it's got to the point where like, kind of had to have a good fight, or else you could end up losing like 8 or 9 seconds.
Yeah, 8 or 9 is quite a bit. I tend to see losing like 4 to 5 is pretty common.
Yeah. I'll like the most I'll lose is like 8 to my golds, but it'll be like 3 or 4 to mine.
Which patch is Gods and Glory? I believe the first one is 1.4.2.4.
Isn't Gods and Glory not a patch?
Oh,
Did they have to change it?
Yeah, that's a That's one of the songs.
But you know, it was originally
assume-
called Gods and Glory, then they had to change it.
Right.
This is good. No, yeah, that's unfortunate. That's okay.
We got 2707 entry here.
It sucks to do like hard things in the run, and then you get past that, and you're like, all right, good, and then you just bonk your head on something easy. You're like, God damn it.
All right, we got a 34-second deficit here.
Yeah, so it seems like in the beginning of this little like quote unquote hard section, we're seeing them keep about the same gap. You know, maybe one of them will do like soul, like Shade Soul faster, and then the other one does Watch Night a little bit faster. So I think a lot of it's going to come down to like, well, probably. I mean, honestly, I could see Poly making up some time like in Fail Champ because he probably has more time on that fight than 99.9% of people.
Yeah, I'm also curious to see if anybody does opposite side triples. My favorite trick for Fail Champion. One of the 4 or 5 optimizations that I did for that fight a long time ago, but nobody does it. They're all scared. They're all scared of the OST.
Scary OST. I lose enough time on that fight. I'm not trying to lose anymore.
But you can gain 0.4.
Until I mess up, and then I lose 4.4.
Okay, but yeah, here this is the start of like the boss gauntlet. We're gonna have Broken Vessel into Lost Kin, into Fail Champion, into Hornet 2.
Hornet 2.
And then
Markoth.
you get a little bit of a reprieve. Markoth isn't too bad. And then you got Gorb. But then it's Umu, Queen's
No
Garden, No Eyes, Trader Frogs, Trader Lord.
I like how you said Queen's Garden and Frogs, but don't say Mark.
Well, yeah, no. I've never seen a top runner die to Marmu in a race, actually.
I mean, CC just did it 2 days ago.
Yeah. I was actually making a joke about you dying to Marmu in our race in HK 3rd anniversary.
Don't bring that up. Also, let's be clear, I hadn't run Druiding in like 6 months or something.
Yeah, it's skill issue.
Ooh, actual healing when he's at 3 HP. Interesting.
I think that's a good decision.
You think so?
Yep.
I think 2 HP or lower, I would definitely go with 3. I think that'd be good. Not that Soul's super hard to come by in this fight or anything, but I mean, this is the harder fight of the two because he's so flippin' slow that it's hard. Okay, 39 seconds. I hope they end the fight with the same exact gap between their PBs. Oh, that dash was scary. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Almost
No.
dead.
Oh, no.
no.
Oh my god. Ollie. Jesus.
The triple.
Unfortunately, that single there. That loses quite a bit of time, but that's not a skill issue. That just happens sometimes. Oh no.
Pause and a pause.
Good recovery
so, for those
there.
you don't know, if you ever stagger Lost Kid and kill a one of the little ghosts on back-to-back frames, like physics frames, then the game will just freeze like that. It'll be like shaking. And you can get rid of it by pausing and unpausing, but it's like 2 seconds. So like, the menu in this game is really bad and slow. Okay. Same thing can happen on Watcher Nights. Happens pretty often. You like kill 2 of them on the same frame, or back-to-back frames. Okay, he's getting some good double. That was a really bad hit to take, but it's okay. Good double. Nice. Okay. I wasn't watching the whole fight, but at least if the first half was anything like the second half, I think he might have saved a little bit of time there. I guess I'll wait for Sawa. No, we'll see. I'll see what time this quit out is.
32:04.
Okay. It's looking like it's gonna be.
Looks about the same.
Yeah, about the same. This cutscene just takes so long.
Yeah.
What were they before? 39. Okay, well he saved a little bit. 35 seconds out. 36.
Yeah.
It gained about 3 seconds. I mean, like everyone focuses on Lost Kid, but then you know you have a split where like the Molochs go really badly. You don't hit that trick on the first try, and then Broken Vessel doesn't go that badly, and then all of a sudden you're 12 seconds behind, and like yeah, your Lost Kid can be good, but you already lost all that time.
Yeah. Neither of them going for the fire bell here, in my opinion, the dumbest looking like 0.3 seconds of time save.
I was gonna say, I remember as soon as I came back to True Ending, you were like, hey, you know you can firebell that, and I was like, oh really? And you're like, yeah, but don't do it, it's really cringe.
Yeah.
Ooh, Axel with a bit of recovery, that was good.
I do it though. I accept the cringe into my heart.
You would. All you're gonna get. So he was trying to go for FC before we split into 2, like the dream entry and the fight. He was trying to go for like failed champ comp stop attempts, and he could not get that hallway to cooperate.
Axel having a little bit of trouble here in this fight.
Did he get all 3 doubles?
I do not think he got the first double.
Oh, Poly! Did Poly like press dream now and didn't go off or something? He did the thing correctly, but he didn't dream now.
He might have been in the air. That can happen sometimes.
Yeah. But overall, that was a fantastic phase 1. Like, I mean, I did say earlier, Poly probably has more time in this fight than anybody, so I wouldn't be surprised to see... Oh, he's doing opposite side triples!
No, this is not. No, it's on the second one. Here we go. Oh, Axel, you mean?
No, Poly.
Let's see. Okay, it would be... Oh, he's doing it! Let's go. Come on. Yep. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We got the OST. Let's freaking go.
I'm almost positive he probably just saved like 5 seconds there, if not more. That was a really, really good fail champ. That was like, without having a 4th fireball, that was like as good as it gets. Let's see, this quit out for Axel is going to be 32. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely just saved time. Like a good amount, actually. 22 seconds. Yeah.
Wow.
That was massive. That fail champ just cut his lead so slow, or so much.
And that's what we were talking about before, that in these fights, you can just get 10-second time saves or time losses without any no major mistakes, just not getting those dream nail turnarounds on fail champ at the right time and crush you.
I mean, dude, like, I saw Poly not get the dream nail in the first phase, but he's still like, his nail hits after he had gotten his 3 doubles were so fast. Like, he was like getting everything you could possibly get out of that fight. So like, and that's without being presented like a rock in front of you every 2 seconds.
Yeah,
make it even faster. But other than that, it looked like he got everything he could out of that RNG without getting that first stream nail. But yeah, I mean, that's what happens whenever you spend more time than anybody practicing a fight. You're probably gonna have it as like a bit of an ace up your sleeve.
Yeah,
just to put it into context, Polly's PB is 3 minutes faster than me, and he is 500 times better at that fight than I am. Like, it's not even
3 minutes
close.
slower.
Oh, sorry, did I say faster? Yeah, 3 minutes slower might be.
Yeah, I think even if you practice that fight a lot, I have practiced that fight a ton, maybe as much as Polly, but it was a while ago, so I'm a little bit washed. But even if you practice that fight a ton, still it's going to be hard to just do it perfectly, because those mid-fight dream nail timings can be extremely difficult, and sometimes you just have to anticipate and go for it, and if you guess wrong, then oh well. Here we have another difficult fight that can lose quite a bit of time. We'll see how many blocks they get. Getting your Shade Soul blocked loses like 3 seconds by itself.
Well, Polly lost about 2 to 3 seconds on getting to this fight.
Axel's fight looking
Axel's
good
at
so
2
far.
health. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, this fight can just combo you out of nowhere. If you're not careful. Alright, that was good. Polly got counter, but then got a single and then a double. Polly definitely looked like he might... Ooh, that was a good double. I think he might save time here.
Yeah, Axel with a pretty decent fight, but those heals were pretty costly.
I think he just saved about 7-8 seconds. Yeah, they're now 16 seconds apart.
Yeah, just cutting that lead like about
Like I
10
said,
seconds at a time.
Polly got to the arena like 3 seconds slower. Like, he lost 3 seconds from whenever they both have failed champ. But that fight was just much faster.
Alright, so now for a little bit we have a reprieve from these more difficult boss fights. We got some movement splits coming up. First they're gonna go get Shade Soul. So I had a run where I was on a low 104 pace, and I forgot to place that dream nail. That dream gate.
Dreamgate.
Yeah. So sad.
Let's see if they do the thing that everyone screams at me to do every single run, which is the like 10 nails or whatever it is, so that you clear the platform entirely instead of doing the 9 dashes like I do.
Yeah. That's not even close to the only thing that people scream at you about, though.
Yeah, I just like ignoring them. They're annoying. Oh, okay. Well, Polly got it. It's still possible to, like... I've actually had ones where I didn't get the chained wall cling swords, and I just did it like my old way, and I only lost like a second. Like, it's not the end of the world. If you can recover.
Axel with a bit of a messy fall. Looks like Polly's gonna gain a little bit from that as well.
Well, Axel did have a better... That previous run, he did like the break pattern, whereas Polly kind of scuffed it.
Yeah, that's gonna be very, very minor, though.
Ooh, that was good.
Good climbs for both of them.
Yeah. 04, so what? My brain just shut off for a second. What, 16 seconds still?
We'll let Sava take care of that.
Oh. 25. 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's go.
About the same. I think Axel had a slightly better lighthouse climb there.
So now we're gonna see I mean, Markov shouldn't be a huge difference in time. Like one of them might save like 3 or 4 seconds, unless they get a really rude Markov where he's like trying to go to the center and you like can't double hit him or something. But most of the time, even with those, you're gonna lose like less than 10 seconds. Like the worst one. Like I feel like the Markov that might PB is like catastrophically bad and it's like 14 seconds.
Yeah, Markov can definitely go catastrophically wrong, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah, this is an Umu extra attack of difference. Like this lead can swing very easily.
And they're almost synced in terms of their room
Yeah,
position.
Right. Oh. Okay, 18 seconds. Well, I guess Axel just had cleaner moving on the way here.
Oh, Axel got a good pattern. This is exactly what you want to see.
Oh, okay. So what happened with Poly is he almost had a good pattern. He needs to get a double right here, or else he's gonna have to get 3 more hits of soul, and no one wants that.
Yikes!
That's what you don't want. Yep, this is exactly what I was talking about. It's not the end of the world, but that definitely just added another 5 or 6 seconds. But yeah, what happened was Poly got the correct start, and Markov went to the correct part of the room, but his second fireball was delayed too much, and it ended up single hitting, which meant that he didn't want to just shoot his third fireball because that was going to make Markov put up 2 shields instead of 1. It was going to be harder to get soul hits, so he went for the 3 nail hits immediately and was hoping that one of the last 2 would double, and neither of them did.
Alright, now we've got perhaps the most difficult boss in the game in terms of survivability in this run.
Alright. Alright, so 29 seconds. Yeah, that basically just doubled the lead for Axel. Like I said, Markov can just be rude. Oh, I can't wait for everyone to be like, why does Viz do the climb like that?
Yeah. Item number
Oh, wait.
37 that people shout at you about.
Me and Polly do like the same climb. Hey, I got comps up doing it. I don't want to hear it. It was probably taken back, but you know.
Why does Viz do the climb like that? Rhino asks. Good question.
Yeah. Oh god, that's so annoying.
Yikes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can just fireball. You have. It's little things like that that are just gonna. It always feels like you're making up time, and then that like Axel gets the 2 double hits and Polly doesn't, and then all of a sudden the lead balloons again.
Yeah, and then you notice that after the fight, they get the Dream Nail buffer, and then they go take a hit. That is not intentional. They're just not very good. I'm kidding. That is intentional.
I was like, does he want me to just let it sit? We can just spread misinformation on the internet. That's fine with me. I don't care.
It allows you to quit out immediately after collecting the essence instead of waiting like I don't know, 0.3 seconds.
Okay, so between Markov and Gorb, Polly lost another 19 seconds when he was behind by 15. Like, yeah, literally doubled his lead, or Axel's lead.
Axel having good movement up to archives here.
Interesting. I don't know if that was the play. Is that the play?
What do you mean, going for that wall cling storage?
No. Well, I was talking about Polly.
Oh.
He like C-dash from a different spot and then let it like go through the big jellyfish and then just took 2 damage for like nothing. Okay, so it's not common. Oh my god, he could have just died.
Yikes.
Now he could definitely just die. Yeah, it's not common to take a bunch of damage in Umu, although I think I'd take at least 1 damage like every time if he does the fast attack as the 3rd one.
Yeah, he could have actually...
Yeah, he could have healed and gotten away with it.
He maybe could have healed and then gotten...
Oh, see, okay. This is going to be really scary because trying to climb up to that platform during the fast attack when you're on 1 HP is really scary.
Oh
Okay.
my
Oh,
god.
That's exactly what I was scared of. Like, sometimes that pattern is really mean.
Oh, I think he didn't
I've
get
never
the
seen
double.
somebody do that.
Yeah, he did not get the double.
Oh, did Axel not either?
Neither of them got the one cycle, but Poly didn't get it because one of his Vysuals didn't double. I've never seen anybody fire from on top of the platform.
Oh.
I always go under the platform.
Oh, yeah, Axel. I think Axel got the 1 cycle, but he got an extra attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Poly alive, at least.
Yeah.
Axel got an extra, but got the 1 cycle?
Well, he said he got an extra. I don't know if he got 1 cycle.
No, Axel did not get the 1 cycle.
Okay. Didn't get one. Okay, so he got so he got a 4th attack and a 1 cycle. So, that looked bad for Poly, but that actually he might have saved a little bit of time.
It was definitely scary.
Yeah, it was much scarier. Yeah, Poly's Umu took a lot more time off my life, but so let's see, 4430.
Yeah, I think that you don't want to be firing. Sorry, what? What's going on?
Nothing. It looked like he was about to fall. he got a corner correct.
Yeah. I don't think you want to fire from on top of the platform because of the shape of Umu's hitbox. It means that your Shadesle's going to be hitting Umu slightly later, which I believe makes it more likely that you don't get that double.
So it's actually 38 seconds, so Axel gained even more time. I think it was from having more fast attacks in their like slew of attacks, whereas I think Axel got more than probably 2 or 3.
I think Poly also had
Poly got
some
in the second
issues getting to archives.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but here we're going to No Eyes.
That actually could have cut the lead in half again if Poly could have gotten the 1 cycle.
No Eyes is another opportunity for mistakes with major time loss, and not just major time loss, but also you can get hit a bunch, which can be a real problem going into Queen's Garden.
Yeah, I think one strat people should probably adopt for this section in the tournament is if you need to, just go ahead and get the No Eyes Essence and then quit out, and you can just Dreamgate back and lose minimal time, and you'll like be at full health for the next section.
Yep.
But if he can get, I don't know if that doubled because I don't have sound.
You can also do the same thing that you do with Gorb. You hit No Eyes with the Dream Nail, then you buffer the Dream Nail, then you just walk into the spikes. And then you can quit out immediately.
Unfortunately, neither fight really went very well, so I don't imagine that lead changed much.
Oh. Fumbling there, Axel.
We got a tag picker. Oh. Probably going to the right. Okay, I'm pretty sure I discovered that strat, and I think it's slow.
Which strat?
But I see people, the one where you get like the pogo slash on those 2 little mossy guys.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow to get the pogo on the first one, but it's fine to get on the second.
I always do that, and I'm almost.
Axel, careful.
I think he's okay. Okay, as long as he doesn't. Yeah, he's not gonna risk it. That's fine.
Good decision, I think. There. Pretty risky to go for that C-dash.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, how much time are you willing to save for almost dying, as that thing like skims the back of you? All right, some swing movement from Poly that probably saved a little bit.
Very clean arena from Axel so far. It's textbook.
Nice double.
And now we have the frogs, the deadly frogs.
The worst thing that could happen. Oh, it sucks so much to.
Taking a hit before frogs, yeah, you don't want to see that.
Like...
But
oh, almost took another one.
As has been
almost took a third.
As has been pointed out, could just quit out after Marmu. Not that big a deal.
See, but you could also just die without even getting to Marmu.
Unlikely, because you can pause and you can take heals in frogs. They're the two mossies. They're the two flying mossy enemies near the end of the frog sequence that will give you 6 soul if you need it.
See, I went in here with 5 health and I died before even getting to the 2 moss guys. I got comboed so hard yesterday. Or the day before, I don't know.
That's interesting. I might have to time that. I wonder if that's faster.
What do you do?
Axel guiding the mossies for Dreamnail.
Oh, did
what just happened
too early?
To Marmu?
Yeah, it just didn't move. That's very unfortunate. Did he get the first? Oh, he didn't get the first one either? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's really bad. Okay.
I might quit out here if I were Axel.
Oh, Poly keeps getting opportunities to catch. Okay, that was faster, but it could have been better. But
it also
keeps getting
3 HP versus 2 is kind of a big deal going into Trader Lord, especially if they're going to go for the
actual healed.
Yeah.
Actual healed because he had 2 hits remaining, and so he got that one and I'm assuming he's going to hit the item. So.
We have a question in chat. Why aren't they using Sprint Master? Very good question. It's because they don't have Sprint Master.
It's a speed run that makes you run. What are they doing?
Well, Sprint Master does make you run faster, so...
It actually just lifts your spirits. Oh, didn't get the double. Okay. Not the end of the world. Didn't get either double? Yeah, okay.
Fine, pretty decent arena.
I think Polly saved a little time there.
That's also not going for the screen skip.
Polly. Okay, this could be bad.
Looks like Polly's playing it safe here. Yeah. Not going for doubles. That's a good decision.
Yep, okay.
If you don't go for the doubles, I think the fight is very safe.
Oh, this is only 22 seconds again. Like that Queen's Garden was... Oh, sorry, less than that. 18? Fair math? Yeah, 18. Wow. That was not like one thing we can point to, like, oh, failed champ, he like saved too much time. That was just a lot of movement and some mistakes from Axel, and then like getting hit to and I guess Marmu as well. Like,
yeah, I think Marmu was a pretty big time swing there. His game sound
loud.
I
think that could have could have been even better if Polly had gotten the quick kill.
Okay, I can turn down game sound a little bit.
Slow runs. That's a. I mean, well, they're trying to speed run, not slow run. All right. Let's see if Polly can continue this comeback here. But again, like, we could see them go into White Palace with Polly being behind like 20 seconds, and then White Palace can just go badly for one of them, and they can either balloon to 45 seconds or the lead could swing. And that's not even taking into account Radiant sets. Let's see who's more warm on the end of the run. Okay, Polly got not the greatest pattern. Axel got the good pattern. Okay, you want to see that that spider like on the far left, because then he's coming back at you and you can upslash him to turn him around, and then you can dream nail him and the tree at the same time, so it's really convenient. Whereas Polly had to go past the tree and then give himself enough time to do the dream nail so it hit the tree and the spider a little bit slower. But nothing you can do about it. They both handled whatever RNG they got the best they could.
Yeah, so let's see if either of them do Galeon Pogos. Looks like Polly's doing it.
Polly's going to, yeah.
And Axel.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Wait,
It looks
what
like
happened?
Poly got iframed. For one
he
of them.
did. How is he?
More than one of them.
How is he alive? God, imagine getting punished for pressing buttons. Well, couldn't be me.
Could have been the iframe one, or could have fired over Galeon.
Didn't look like it to me, but the lead is now 25 seconds. That fight was very good for Axel and kind of nightmarish for Polly.
Yeah, the trick with those pogos is that you do them from the side, so you're not actually like pogoing above Galeon. You're pogoing to the side.
Also, what we mean by getting iframed was essentially if you press nail into quick casts like as fast as the game will let you to where they actually like happen, then what can happen is when the enemy lights up from your nail, they get like a tiny bit of iframes, and if you happen to shoot the fireball at the exact same time, like it'll just go through them and it won't actually do damage. Happens a lot like on Hornet 2, smaller enemies a lot.
Ooh, wow. That was actually quite risky what Axel just did, going for 2 hits
Yeah, I
on
saw that.
without. Yeah.
That was actually smart by Polly to just take the 1 HP hit to guarantee that he'd open up. That way he wouldn't have to deal with like.
No, that was a mistake because he did up slash. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to up slash, but you want to go neutral just very briefly when you go for that up slash, and it looks like he held right for a little bit too long. It's a little bit precise. It's not too bad, but it's more precise than it looks.
All right, 27 seconds. And this lead keeps going between like 15 and 30.
Now we have my personal favorite part of the run coming out, which is going to Seer to collect Woken Dream Mail.
I thought you were gonna say White Palace, and I was gonna make the joke that your favorite is this split, but no, you just made it yourself. Okay.
No, of course, it's White Palace. White Palace coming up, big hype.
That was an interesting strat from Axel.
Yeah, that's a little bit faster if you do it perfectly, but it's only like 0.3, I think.
Well, he did his turnarounds like he was dash dancing with Marth in Melee. Or foxtrotting, actually, not even dash dancing. They were like really slow. I don't know.
Yeah, that reference is completely beyond my scope of knowledge.
They were really, he wasn't like doing like fast turnarounds. He was like left, right. Like they were really spaced out. And maybe it was like a timing thing for knowing when the bell's gonna come up. I don't know.
Well, you do want to... You don't want to turn around on the first 3 frames, I believe. That screws it up. But other than that,
really?
you can wiggle as fast as you want.
This is news to me, and I'm gonna ask you about this after the race.
Well, I don't know exactly like how or why it works, but according to CC, according to the Hollow Knight Bible, the walking Hollow Knight Bible, 3 frames.
Interesting. Alright, so we're at 29 seconds.
We're actually going for the backup doubles. Doesn't get it, but a decent fight
fast.
nonetheless. And Polly just getting infinite jumps.
I've never seen that many dashbacks. Oh my goodness. It's not the end of the world, but it is quite annoying. I would let out a yell.
Oh, I've seen that Knight dash all the way back to the edge of the screen.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Alright, so this could be big.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Axel.
Could be big.
Uh-oh. No.
That was at least like 10 seconds. Let's see if Polly can take advantage of Axel's mistake, and it looks like he does. Okay. So,
yeah, so we can
Axel's given opened up some doors, and Polly hasn't fully taken some of them, but he takes that one.
Yeah, I mean, White Palace can just be absolutely brutal. Every little mistake is going to cost 4 to 10 seconds.
Right. That went from 29 seconds to 15 is now the gap.
Oh, what just happened?
Well, that's...
Oh.
I actually... Oh, did
Poly,
he
jump
dash
again.
you?
Poly, jump again. Okay.
There you go. Damn. Again, he gets a door open for him and then he slams it shut.
All right, this is, in my opinion, this is the hardest room that Axel's in right now.
If you do you guys a strat, yeah. If you do mine, it's easy.
Other people, even for this strat, other people don't seem to think this is the hardest room, but just for me personally, everybody has slightly different weaknesses and strengths. Yeah, see, that happens to me all the time.
Let's see what Polly does. Is he gonna go
Get
for the
back
same
up.
one? Okay.
Other people
Okay,
seem to, the consensus seems to be that this room is the hardest that Axel's in right now.
I think this was just the easiest to like the mistake. Like I guess that is technically what part of. Ooh, that sucks. It's just the easiest to mess up because there's just little things here and there, like not getting to this gap fast. Oh, he could have taken that, but he's already at 3 HP. They both are actually. Ooh,
Axel taking that bench.
Okay.
I don't agree with that, actually.
Just on principle. Oh, that was really cool. It looked like Polly walked onto Axel's screen.
I don't agree
Like,
with
as
it
you
because right side is very safe, and then you can bench going up the balcony.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, it's really safe unless you suck at the room after the one that Axel's currently in, which I do. So I've actually gotten good at it lately, but I used to hate it.
But
Oh,
there's
that's so
normalized
painful. Oh no.
Oh, what happened? I've been watching
Polly
Axel.
got hit to one of the last saws in the room. He got hit to like that one.
Oh
And,
no.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Damn. White Palace giveth,
Ooh.
and White Palace taketh away.
All right, Polly. See you.
Yeah, it looks like Polly
Not-
was starting to go for the hard cycle in that room, which is really, really hard. But,
Polly going for the backup there.
yeah.
I swear, every time I pogo that first one, that Axel just pogo, I like I have the wrong height and I just bonk.
Okay, what's important is Axel, in the next room coming up, we have Chalky Cycle. Not named by me, named by the Japanese runners. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I did not even discover the cycle.
Is it named by the Japanese runners after you, or?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Polly gonna bench there. That's actually smart. This room can go really poorly.
Oh no!
Oh.
Axel.
Okay. Oh, Polly. Oh no, he doesn't have a lamp anymore. He has this one. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, there are two lamps.
Oh no, I knew that, but like if you mess up the second one, then you just can't get up there.
Yeah, that's really bad if that happens. But
I literally. Oh, Polly somehow side slashed. I literally saw Scurry on world record pace, like mess up that and not have the lamp, and then he had to go around it. And I was watching it, and I was like, I would have just hit the reset button. I don't even know where to go. Like I don't know how to do this normally. I forgot. Like they started to go over to the right, and I was like, is that the way? I don't even know.
Okay, so unfortunately we did not get to see Chalky Cycle, but that's okay. I'm not mad.
You don't sound mad.
I'm disappointed.
Sorry, Dad. Also, oh my God, the Truaning tournament does say 2022.
Oh shit, I forgot to change that. Alright, let's go ahead and change that now. Yeah.
We went through an entire race like 2 days ago and no one said anything.
It's fine. 2023.
Oh my God.
Your eyes deceive you.
Okay, so...
It always
I did
was
not see-
2023. I mean, as Rhino said, it was 2020 a few months ago, so...
Yeah. We blinked and... Alright, so this lead is now turned into like a 48, 49 second.
Yeah, a bit of a
That's
rough
pretty-
White Palace for both of them, but Polly definitely getting the short end of the stick there.
Honestly, what it looked like was they had around the same number of mistakes, but unfortunately Polly's were in places that lost more time. That's what it looked like to me. Because Polly had that one like long horizontal room that's like normally pretty easy, but like messing up there just you just have to wait for the whole cycle to go around.
Yep. Axel placing that Dream Gate there, that is a good safety strat. It loses literally nothing. It doesn't gain you anything, but if for whatever reason you die here, you can just Dream Gate right back.
It can happen. You're overcharming, these guys do 2 damage, so. This is something that every time I see somebody do it, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to start doing that, and I always forget.
Yeah, so at this point, with this much of a lead for Axel, we're probably going to need to see a Radiance death in order for Poly to take this, but that can definitely happen.
Or Axel can get unlucky with THK and get one of those, like, the fountain move at the very end when he was about to die. And a not as fast, because I've seen Poly have what can only be described as a 120 runner's, like a runner with a PB of 120s THK followed by like a hyper radiance. So he's definitely capable of pulling off like a 2-0x.
Yeah, 50 seconds is still a lot of time to make up.
It is. That's what I'm saying. It has to be coupled with a bad THK.
Oh, no, Poly.
I hate that. Yeah, most likely outcome for a lead shift here would be a Radiance death.
Yeah, Poly did 2 pogos there. You don't want to do that second pogo. That's what puts you in a position to hit those spikes. A lot of really subtle movement goes into these splits that can mess you up.
Mm-hmm. Just a lot of nuances. You change one thing and it just changes your height for like the next like 30 seconds, and it's just different. You have to adjust. So yeah, this is looking like this is almost a minute, if not a minute. I actually think it might be a minute.
I think if Axel just plays this safe, then he's gonna get it. But Radiance is very difficult. Radiance in this category, more difficult than Absolute Radiance in 112.
I think it's a minute and 3 seconds.
Oh, infinite load. Okay. So we're gonna mark off that time. So 102.58.
Oh. Did you see that so much earlier than me?
In chat.
Oh.
0.89. Okay, so Axel just has to, quit out of the game. Get back into the game. Get back into this room. No, don't pause. Do not pause, Axel. If you're listening, do not pause. You just quit the game and go back in, and the time will be subtracted. So don't worry about it.
Dude, we're about to get like a good resync. Yeah, it's a minute and 3 seconds.
Right, we'll switch over to Poly's sound for now.
That was greedy. That second fireball, I was like, yes, I hope he doesn't counter in your face.
Yeah. I'm just watching Axel's just until he gets into the room so I can note it down. How much time we have to subtract.
This is gonna be one of those things where they both have finished around and we have to use our math to figure out who won.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's gonna be,
let's hope we don't get any like radiant, infinite standing there. No,
Poly. Oh, this is really bad. But that's smart.
Heal.
Smart of him to not do anything, like not go for like damage there. Like
I would have healed there.
I would have as well. I'm just.
Oh my god. I just missed noting down the time, so I'll go back into the VOD and come back. Unless someone wants to tell me. in
Oh,
chat.
somebody did. Yeah, 103.42.38.
Get down!
42.38. Thank you. Strap.
Want me to just do the math for you?
I can do math. We got 1 minute. We got 50 seconds minus 6, 44 seconds. And got between 89 and audio too loud? Okay.
Yeah, it's 43.49. Okay. Scary. Did he get heals? Oh, he's just gonna. Okay, that's kind of. Just don't even go for the doubles. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's good.
Good heal there, definitely.
Yeah, he didn't even go for the double hits over to the left or right side because might as well just push to the next phase, get your heal off, and that was a little greedy. Okay, you can save this. I got. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, getting those 2 attacks stacked up like that was so mean. He's going for some plays right now. Oh my god, she teleported into it. Is she dead? She's dead. No, she's not. I'm stupid. Polly, I can't even watch Axel right now. I'm so sorry. Okay. She's dead. I'm gonna trust that he's not gonna Chef B and I'm gonna watch Axel.
Jesus, Polly. These lasers, too.
Oh my god! I can't.
There we
okay,
go.
I can't believe he didn't even walk over to the left to like dodge it at all. Oh.
Okay, so we gotta subtract
Lord.
43.49 from Axel.
Yeah.
Alright, let's switch over the audio to Axel. GG's to Polly.
Axel's rating is going so much less stressful than Polly's. That's right.
Just 5 HP, we're chilling.
Yeah, he's just vibing over here. Well, like Polly, like literally. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop talking.
Polly's fight was like, let him cook. Wait, no. Cooking too much.
Wait, this is gonna be really close. Wait, no, it's not. I was thinking about the opposite. Never mind. He won even without the subtraction.
Yep, looks like it's a win for Axel here. Really close race. A lot of opportunities for Polly to make some time back, and a few pretty devastating mistakes.
Honestly,
And Axel
the
just
biggest one might have
winning
just been the
the
White
fight.
Palace.
Yeah, that made it so Axel really had to die to Radiance.
Just not die. Yeah. Especially because he got given the opportunity, like even after the Kingsfold skip, the lead was only like 15 seconds.
All right, should we bring them in?
No, it's
All right, let's get Axel in. Should we bring them in both at the same time, or what? What do you think?
yeah.
All right.
That's how we did the last one. So, hello, friends.
Hola.
Hello, Axel and Polly.
Hello.
I don't know if you two were following along with what was going on in the race or just focusing on your own race, but that was quite interesting. I mean, you were going back and forth, 40-second time lead for Axel, getting cut down to like 15
Like 15.
seconds.
Yeah.
I hate Reckless.
Yeah. So the first question is: were both of you following along? Like, did you know what your opponent was, what pace they were on, and whatnot?
I basically just heard the commentary in the background. I couldn't see anything.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, I just watched the stream. Like I was with the mobile in my table.
Oh,
But
okay.
no sound.
Oh, so you guys, if you combine your experiences, then you got the whole stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was so many times where Axel was ahead by, I don't know, 25 seconds, and then Axel would make a mistake, and we're like, oh, okay, so if Polly can just clean that spot up, that this is gonna be like a dead even race. Like for example, Axel was pretty ahead going into Umu, yeah, and then Axel got an extra and didn't get the one cycle. So if Polly would have gotten the one cycle, it would have just been a dead even race. But unfortunately, couldn't get that either.
Yeah, I missed a double from the platform.
Yeah, we saw that. There was a lot of opportunities we kept pointing out. There was like, oh, if Polly could just clean that up, then all of a sudden he's right back in it.
There was
sometimes where you got some of it.
was Revicless.
Yeah. Oh, that was huge. Were you listening to me talking shit?
Yeah.
Wow. Nice. No, I was just saying, like, because after you missed it, like, however many times, then you went around, I was like, oh, okay, so even if he doesn't do Revicless at all, you just go around and you made up like 20 seconds, and then he just went and did it first try. I was like, okay, never mind, just grab 25 seconds, go for it. Don't listen to me. That was very impressive.
I'm very confident in Revicless, so I'm always going to go for it.
I actually did not know that.
I feel the same, and I was hoping for Polly to go for it as well.
Yeah, I heard going into the failed champ fight, and you guys were like, well, this is like Polly's muse, he's going to have this one. And then I hear Adam go, I wonder if anyone's going to go for OSTs, and I'm just shouting, I'll do it for you!
Yeah, we got the OSTs. That was awesome. I don't remember if Axel did it. I think I was watching Polly at that moment, but Axel, do you go for the opposite side triples?
No.
No. Never.
Mood.
Yeah.
Never.
Mood.
Yeah, in the failed champion fight, I went for sneaky dream nail twice, and my dream nail just wouldn't go off. I dashed forward and hit dream nail early.
Was that at the very beginning where you got the double hit and then you dashed forward and then you turned around it? Like, because it looked like you were just given the opportunity to do it and then you didn't get it, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
It happened twice. I had two opportunities. Okay. The first one was after the first double. I dashed forward. I tried to turn around dream nail, but I dream nailed too early, so it didn't go off. And then I got another one after like 3 shockwave attacks. I was like,
I think I saw that as well.
And then it happened again. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to go for it. Nail hits, man.
No, I will say you got those nail hits flawlessly. Like, they were so perfect. Like, after he like jumped in the air and you like forward slash and then dashed after him and you just kept getting like super efficient nail hits. And I was like, oh my God, that was so fast.
I have practiced every scenario that has to do with failed champion. I've practiced fireballless. I've practiced sneaky dream nails. I have lots of experience with FC.
But yeah, Axel, that was we were stressing in your Marmu because. So did you not get any of the doubles? Is that what happened?
No, there were no
the
doubles.
First one and the third one.
No doubles. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. To be honest, maybe the timing was just slightly off, but.
Well, because it was unfortunate because that was another one of those situations where not only did you not get any of the doubles, but what would have been the last fireball just didn't hit him. Like, he bounced off the ground and you like fired it into nothing.
Yeah, that's why.
And so we were like,
only with nail hits.
Yeah.
I think it's like the first time that happened to me. But yeah, at least I didn't die.
Yet again,
yeah, no, that's what we were.
My 120 player THK.
You're right, yeah. Because even Rhino was saying in the chat, like, Poly fighting THK and Poly fighting Radiance are not the same player. He said he thinks you hand off the controller to somebody else off screen.
I unscrew my left and right arm and just screw them into the wrong shoulder.
It's okay. THK sucks, so whatever. But yeah, that was a good one.
Right, that was a really cool
happy
race.
to see like up until White Palace, there was never more than a minute lead. Like either way, like that was always one bad fight away from being even, which was really good to see.
Dude, that saw hallway right before right atrium.
Oh my god, that's so brutal. Because it's just it's the dumbest little mistake because it's probably one of the, I mean, most people would agree it's probably one of the easiest rooms in White Palace, but messing it up just has just massive consequences because you just get to stand there and watch the whole cycle go through again. You have to just wait, and it sucks.
Garbage hazard respawn was but like where else are you going to respawn though, right? So
yeah, right.
Whatever.
Put you at the end of the room. That way we can take intentional damage to skip it. But yeah, GG, you guys.
GG.
Anything you wanted to talk about in the race? Oh,
there's so many things that went wrong.
Who was it that Polly? You were fighting Hornet 1 on 1 HP, and I was like, "Do you know? I don't want this race to be over in the first 10 minutes. Can you relax for a second?" Taking that death, and then we'd just be watching Axel doing like, I don't know, like Watcher Nights, and you'd be on Elder Who. We'd be like, maybe if 3 Radiance deaths later, maybe he can catch up.
I would have healed there. That was even too much for me.
Yeah, I absolutely would have healed.
I mean, I thought about healing, but I was like, fuck it, we ball. And then I just
fuck it, we ball. Let's go. We do indeed ball. Let's go. And it paid off. Like, me and Adam in that scenario would have lost an extra, 3 or 4 seconds.
So. In exchange, I took a couple years off of your life, which makes me stronger.
Yes. Yeah, you did siphon off. You used Drain Life, and now you have my years.
It was super fun.
But yeah, GG, you guys.
All right, so
looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, so that was a great race, and tomorrow we have another race, and I will be the one racing in there. It will be me and Stratus, and we also have very close PBs, so it should be a nice race.
That's going to be a great one.
So hopefully you all tune in then.
And next round, Axel, looking at you.
Yep.
Me and you, bud.
You thought our race was Saturday? Oh yeah. I just misspoke. Not tomorrow, Saturday. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you Saturday.
Later, guys.
Later.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.